Foghorn. Spyglass. Oh.
Oh, quit peeping in people's windows, you psycho.
Just do this from my boat. Ooh, what do we got over there?
Like, while docked, just the boat closest to the shore, just doing it, like, very clearly and obviously.
Oh, Mayor, that's what you're getting up to.
Oh my god. You drift out to the, you go to the water, but you're only like 50 feet offshore, and you just start spying on people with your telescope. And everyone knows you're doing it.
Hey, I'm Time. He's Cable. Today we're playing Dredge. This is like a fishing game, but with like some
It is a hood certified spookum dookum, where you go out and you catch some spooky fish in the spooky ocean.
yeah.
Look at that lighthouse. This is clearly going to be about the lighthouse movie tie-in, maybe.
Oh, yes, the video game tie-in for that movie.
The lighthouse movie, the video game, the movie, the experience, the game.
that I've never seen.
Which is a crime. You really should. It's really good. But I guess you go out and you find some eldritch spookies under the water.
Yeah.
And you have to like manage your boat inventory of fish.
It'll be great. We're going to sell some completely normal fish, I'm sure. We're going to catch some really tasty things.
I can't wait for you to try to catch one really big one, but then like you spend all day fighting it and then it gets away anyway. And you're like, great. Or no, you catch it, but then a shark comes and eats it and you're like, great. And then somebody writes a book about it.
Job listing, angler wanted.
You're a little too round for what we're looking for, sir.
You need to be more angular.
We were thinking more polygonal. Like an N64 protagonist. Just comes in with like a blocky ass head.
If you don't have less than 1,000 triangles, we don't want you.
Well, now you're definitely not getting the job. You somehow crashed into the island that had the lighthouse on it.
I'm very good at my job. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Oh, look at this guy.
You're all stomach, kid.
A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you.
If he was wearing green, I think he was a leopard.
Yeah, he does kind of have those leprechaun vibes. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay.
I almost died.
Haha, you almost died.
Everybody point and laugh, and the whole town just stops and laughs at you.
All of the dock workers just...
They start shoving you back in the water. Get back in there. Do it better this time.
Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. I mean, I did crash directly into the lighthouse somehow. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details.
Here's an actual boot just floating in the water. Enjoy.
Oh. This is surprisingly buoyant. I can use this to fish, I think.
I get to keep this whole boot? Usually I have to fish these out from like the deep sea.
And if I get hungry, I can eat it.
Oh my god.
I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. I can see it's 6 a.m. of Monday, day 1.
You just happen to start this day with just the maximum time.
Yeah. I woke up bright and early from my horrific crash into the rocks.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, just ready to get in, just ready to get started.
Yeah, Greater Marrow. If a Greater Marrow is only this big, how small is Lesser Marrow?
There's just no church there.
Damn, I got my boat, my cargo. I've got a basic fishing pole, splintered and fragile. This rod is only capable of catching the smallest fish. I've got a peculiar engine.
Is it supposed to scream like this when I turn it on?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It just does that. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Trust us, the screaming is intentional.
They put in that nitrous for that extra boost.
Just put nitrous on a boat.
Two fish, too furious, or whatever. That'll be the boat racing one for the Too Fast, Too Furious version. Have they done yet? Have they done boats?
I don't think they've done boats yet, but
Just give it a few more months. They'll come out with that and like 3 other sequels.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Two fish, too furious.
A fresh start. Met the mayor of Greater Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seemed nice enough. Warned me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. A bit dramatic. It's very dramatic, that fog that literally made me crash into the lighthouse last night.
He was standing in front of the fog machine and thought I didn't notice, but I noticed. It was wide, but not wide enough.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Forwards with W. S to reverse.
Good luck, kid.
Yeah.
Better come back with a beep, 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 beep.
F to start fishing. Oh, okay, it's just a blue mackerel. Rotate is right button. Okay. He jiggles around a little bit when I rotate him.
Well, it's trying to wrestle you. It's trying to get out. It didn't say he killed the fish, he just caught it. This was a trophy catch. You sailed 5 feet out into the shallow waters and you got a trophy catch fish.
It's an incredible mackerel.
People are like, oh my god, there's actually fish in the water. We never actually tried that.
I've never seen a fish in this ocean.
They said spitting out the sand they were eating. That's amazing.
Okay.
I guess just keep.
Yeah, I guess we just kind of go around.
This is like the tutorials, so.
Yeah. Okay,
Just catch all these little baby fish that are worth like $12 and a punch in the face. I'm upset that you're making me have to buy this off of you.
the time doesn't move if I'm not moving, so that's good. I can stop and look around.
Oh, baby.
Oop. I can't do it there.
You're not allowed. Those are vaguely shaped like stingrays. Those killed Steve Irwin. Be careful.
Oh no, I can't take on something that can beat Steve Irwin.
I wouldn't want to take on something that beats Steve Irwin.
Whoops.
I haven't even wrestled a whole ass alligator before, and he has on numerous occasions.
Many a time, in fact.
Many a time. This is gonna turn into a Tetris minigame.
Yeah, it is actually. We'll just slap that right next to my engine. It'll be fine. And trophy catch.
Oh, he did it twice in one day?
Yeah.
He was only out there for 6 hours, and he's already got 2 trophy catches. We've really been slacking here in shallow marrow or rotten marrow, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's such a good cod. Depleted. Sad.
Oh, there were only 3 fish in that huge ass school of fish.
The time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Hello, what are you?
That's where you get the treasure map for your boat. You need the crane to get it out, though.
I want it.
You don't have the upgrade yet. You need to talk to the fish to get the treasure map so you know where to find these.
Oh, I have to talk to the fish or catch the fish? I got a message.
You pop it out and it just says, "Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it." But nothing else. That's it. That's all it says.
It was written by a mer person. Yes, from the Deep Ocean.
You flip it over and it just says Kevin Costner Waterworld.
Kevin Costner Waterworld.
Wow.
The morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of a Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. What's our vessel's name?
The Rags.
The Rags?
If you upgrade it enough, it becomes the Riches.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go.
He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he was preparing us. He has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuff under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Only tries?
I love it whenever he tries to eat food like a normal human being.
A blue mackerel. Wow.
This is like the second fishing-focused game that came out in the same like couple months.
Is it?
This and Dave the Diver came out at the same time. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
They should just have a crossover episode.
Yeah,
Once they do their spin-off TV series, they should have a crossover episode where it's Dredge the Diver, or Dave the Dredge, or something.
we sell our fish to Dave the Diver.
And he's like, why would I bother doing this? I can just catch all the fish at one time. So.
'Cause I'm better at it.
Okay, you've caught like 6 fish. On my first dive as Dave the Diver, I got like 20, so...
I caught 2 trophy catches, though.
Wow. He catches sharks. Just like... you probably did in this game, honestly.
But are they trophy sharks?
The head was a trope. I mean, use just the head for a dish, actually. Just the head. I think it was deep fried.
Okay, it's starting to get...
That's normal sushi, right?
It can be, I think.
Deep frying the entire head of a shark?
Oh, well, I guess not that, but...
Oh my god, I should probably go back and finish that game. I never got super far into it.
I gotta play it. Looks interesting.
It seemed fine. It was fine.
It was...
It was pretty when you were swimming around.
Oh, yeah. Select your lights by holding E, toggle... Foghorn. Spyglass. Oh.
Oh, quit peeping in people's windows, you psycho.
Just do this from my boat. Ooh, what do we got over there?
Like, while docked, just the boat closest to the shore, just doing it, like, very clearly and obviously.
Oh, Mayor, that's what you're getting up to.
Oh my god. You drift out to the... You go to the water, but you're only, like, 50 feet offshore, and you just start spying on people with your telescope. And everyone knows you're doing it.
We're just pretending to fish. It's okay. And the lights.
Somebody stop him. He's trying to smuggle fish into the small marrow.
Hello?
They copied you.
Who did that?
There's another boat out there somewhere. I'm assuming that it's the lighthouse. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, let's get into dock. Step onto the dock at Greater Mayor. The mayor is waiting nearby. Were you just standing around?
Please tell me you found an oil can. I cannot move.
Oh, he was just standing around all day. Unfortunately, all I caught were fish. I guess you can get some oil from those, though, if you try
It's
hard
all this
enough.
salty water in the air. It just rusts out my joints. Please help me. This was a terrible vacation.
You became mayor on your vacation?
This is a terrible vacation. I hate it.
Ah, I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat.
You need to discuss cussing.
As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own.
All it'll cost is a long-term loan from me that you need to pay off and then upgrade it so that you have to pay off that loan. This is just the ocean-focused Animal Crossing spinoff.
Don't worry about the interest. Just don't worry about it.
I see you've paid off your loan. Would you like to have a new one? Every time you pay off your house. He's like, you want a bigger one?
You want a bigger loan for reasons? Don't be satisfied with what you have. Always try to get something better. And pay me money for it.
I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you.
Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, pay off your debt, and, in turn, keep the population fed and satisfied. Understood?
This is a lot of responsibility suddenly being dumped on top of me. I crashed here.
I'm responsible for also the upgrading of the town. This is the sole source of income for that.
I guess this guy was the one that put out the Angler Wanted ad.
Yeah, I suppose.
I guess we're on our way here to work? No.
Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish?
What's a fish?
Who's a fish? Are you fish?
Oh my god. Then he reaches out and pulls his mask off and it's just a fish? Oh, I just ruined the spoiler ending of this game, I bet.
The alternate name for Greater Marrow, Innsmouth. Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. I'm very good at reading today, apparently.
It's fine, you're doing it.
Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh.
No, they're fish. You spelled it wrong at the end. They're not fresh, they're fish. Like, oh my god, this guy's an idiot.
The ship loan repayments, $50 remaining. Only $50? Really?
Oh my god.
Pursuits. Sell fish at fishmonger. Wow. Storage. Undock. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. The flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter.
I accidentally cut up my pet fish. Whoops. I'm supposed to keep this one there.
Oh no. Now I need a new pet fish. You got any?
Can I just have you as my new pet fish?
I mean, I'm not very good at swimming, surprisingly, for a guy who's on the ocean all the time, but...
That's fine. He's just going to put you in a bowl of water. That's what I did with this pet fish, is like stop wiggling around. I took him out because I was going to see what was wrong, but then I accidentally cut him in half.
Accidentally. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. While you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. What if I just take the boat and leave? What are you gonna do then?
You're very stinky. These flies are here because of you, not the fish.
The fish is very fresh.
Push him down those stairs and take his fish. Then sell it back to him.
So let's see what you got. Well, I've got these really fancy ones.
I'm keeping these. No, I was going to turn those into medallions that I could wear around my neck.
Oh, just the fish?
I was going to rub them together to make them extra bold. Amazing and shiny. Yes, just fish. What do you think? This is a fishing town. It's just what we do. Everything is fish here.
Oh, what? Oh.
What just happened?
Oh, I sold all fish, I see.
Oh.
I didn't realize there was a button to do that.
Whoops. Look at you go.
I did it. How much money did I make? $99, apparently. I don't know if I started with any money.
Oh, that's a little too much. Look at money bags over here, geez.
The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Are you just following me?
Well, he can't move. He's stuck. Remember, he needs that oil can. It's like, I'm rusted out. What do you want from me? God.
Wait, then how did he get in front of the fishmonger's shack?
The wind tipped me over. He's just like leaning against the tips of his fingers and his foot right now.
All the way over there.
All the way over there. I rolled a little while. I'm really hollow on the inside. I just look like I'm heavy because I got the big belly.
Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? What do we got here? A research part. A curious looking component. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at the dock first. Yeah, I can take that. Just kind of slap that next to my engine. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. We've got the shipwright. We've got a research. Oh, okay, I see. Hydraulic rod. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. I haven't seen any significantly larger species, so I don't know if I need that.
They haven't leveled up yet.
I can't get this, which catches abyssal and haddle fish, apparently.
The longer you let them marinate in the ocean, the stronger they get. Be careful.
They just marinate in the whole entire ocean.
Yeah, they're going to soak it back up. They're going to get bigger because they're going to soak up all that water.
Improved outboard engine. Efficient propeller design makes this a reasonable engine for those on a budget. Pots, nets. So do I get the better fishing rod or do I get the better engine?
Always pump damage, kid.
Is that fishing rod or engine?
Always pump damage, kid.
I guess the fishing rod.
I don't know, actually. What were the options again?
I can get a hydraulic rod part that increases my fishing speed by 50%, or I can get a better engine that adds 15 knots to my speed.
Well, right now it doesn't matter. Going to be in all of these anyway.
Yeah, I
I
suppose.
think either one, it wouldn't really make that big of a difference.
Yeah, I suppose. I was just figuring. I guess both of them only affect the time it takes me to do things, so just take this
Well,
one.
I guess you could, I was going to say the speed was probably better because you could get to more nodes in a day.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, then you still need to upgrade the fishing speed itself, so it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah.
But get both of them. Heck it.
I don't only have enough for one, so.
No, just get both of them. Just take the other one. What's he going to do? Is try to stop you? He's like an old man.
Actually, go back to that. Is it?
Make direct eye contact and just walk out with it like in your hand.
What's he gonna do? He's stuck, as we've established. He can't do anything.
Do it really slowly.
As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install.
I can make improvements to you if you're willing to take the risk.
Oh, what kind of improvements? What do you got?
Well, that whole body, imagine it the same, but rusted out metal instead.
Hmm.
Don't do it, says the mayor from the distance. Don't take the offer.
You make a compelling point, but how rusty are we talking?
No. You're like clanging because the wind's kicking up outside.
Also, if you take any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, or what shipwright,
Or what?
or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly.
I have a few more Hello Kitty bandages left. I'm gonna run out.
Just for the boat, yeah.
For the boat, patches up leaks.
She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the water line, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so I've got some options here.
Oh, I guess that maybe you have like an overall time limit to do these things, like in so.
Oh, maybe.
Because otherwise, why would they tell you how long it takes to install something on your boat if you're not leaving it?
Maybe it's like a XCOM thing where the difficulty slowly ramps up as you go along.
Yeah, and then eventually they start releasing a bunch of boss characters that are fit and just beat you no problem, and it's not even fair.
Better watch out when the terror attacks come.
I really like it when they send these boss enemies at me, and I have all of my regular soldiers get wiped out in one fight, and it's like, well, you should have thought about that before entering this mission that had the boss enemy in it.
Yeah, it's really great.
You really like it, it's fun. I had a great time. I didn't have a great time, it's fine.
Okay, we got some stuff.
What if I just keep getting the small ones, but I just keep oh my god, pasting more of them on, like a whole bunch of the crappy engines. If I get like 10 of those, that'd be better than getting a better one.
That definitely would work extremely well and not terribly. Oh, I see. I've actually only got 2 slots for engines here.
Yeah, you've got the hooks, you've got the slots, and you got what I assume is maybe a light source, a lamp.
Yeah, that's the light, I think. Can't afford any of those, though. I think the only thing I can afford is this fishing pole, the simple skimmer.
Well, heck, you should have upgraded the fishing pole then instead of the engine.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I mean, this I think is the thing I researched. So I have to buy that.
To research
still.
something for the. Why can't she do the researching? What the hell? Why am I doing half of your job, lady?
No, you have to invent the thing and then give me the blueprints so I can make it.
Yeah, and then you have to install it and you have to build it. And then I just sit back and I take a paycheck.
I guess we'll take this simple skimmer. 2 hours install time. Can I rotate? I can rotate. Okay.
It's in real time though, so you better get ready.
Oh no.
Isn't that what you already have? You already have that.
No, this is a different one.
It's the same shape. It's just like a Wind Waker fishing pole now.
This one does shallow water, and this one does coastal, which I guess are different.
If you glue them together, will they do both at once?
Hmm.
You dual wield them while fishing if you go right on the edge of the waters.
Just getting my double-barreled fishing rod out.
Oh my god.
What can I do for you? Oh, I can ask him stuff. To pay off some of my debt. Want to ask about the wider region. What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day.
Fishermen? They look like fishermen to you? There's a volcano erupting in the background.
I was about to say, why is there a giant pillar of, like, dark energy over there?
There's probably something delicious you can fish out of the water over there now. Something extra tasty.
Oh, how tasty.
Spicy hot tasty, which is why it's red.
Naturally spicy hot, you don't even have to season it.
Maybe that's just the last person who tried to eat it, but they exploded into like a pillar of flames because it was too spicy hot.
Oh, it's that spicy.
Whoops.
He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. As terrible as running my ship aground and completely ruining it on literally the first day I'm here.
It's fine.
Constantly running around on the reef. Even in broad daylight, the shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long. He shan't be missed by us. You seem very disrespectful of this man, sir. Now, what else can I do for you? What about the wider region? Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Gale Clips? Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine. I have no idea what any of these are, so...
Can you tell me something about the Reapers? What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Yeah, have you seen any Reapers around here?
There's one in the background shooting the whole ass island.
Oh, that's what that is.
It's a very quiet Reaper, though. It's sneaking up on us. You gotta be careful about those sneaky Reapers.
Extremely stealthy.
They've got a huge ass stealth bonus. I haven't heard a single thing.
Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingful. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or the other. Is there another area? Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those? I mean, that'd be pretty nice.
Oh, no, you're actually a fish. I thought he was talking about
Yeah, my literal hooks, yes.
He's like, I wasn't even making a joke, please.
The Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed.
Like a rat king, they just like got their trunks all tangled together. It's just a ball of them rolling around.
A tree king, yes, just rolling around the ocean.
Oh my god, the ocean as well.
Sometimes it comes on land and oh, you don't want that.
Because then it'll just like dig its roots in and make more of them. Whoops.
Uproot the entire forest around your town, not great.
There's like some tiny little alien looking guy rolling it from behind the ball, just going.
It's going a little crazy over there. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. And then we got the Devil's Spine. Ah yes, it's quite exciting really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins, so that might actually be a volcano over there.
Whoops. Looks like I called it without even seeing it.
Yeah. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. That's the end game area. Don't go there.
The ruins are known for like pickpocketing people's wallets. You don't want to go over there yet. You want to get a chain like me and my pocket watch first.
Yeah. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Well, I haven't heard a dang thing so far, kid.
That's all for now.
I'd like to pay off some of my debt. You say pulling out your switchblade?
I've already got $20 off of it.
This whole boat was $32?
It was $50 total.
Oh my god, what year does this take place in?
What year does this take place in? I guess we'll go to sleep. Oh, and I can wake up whenever I want. Right, let's go out then.
Okay, bye.
Let's see.
Sail directly towards the sun and burn out your iris.
Ah,
Just go blind. Oh no.
Just sail directly into the rocks across the bay. What have we got here?
And then you start the whole thing again, but there's like an inverted color palette for that mayor. He's doing the same pose.
His sprite is just flipped. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Do I have a sanity meter when it's dark out or something?
You're probably going to have that once it gets spooky.
Well, we're going to have to go out and sail, catch some more fish, find out whatever that sparkly thing over there was next time.